is Sunshine Reports. I am Sahid Aribisala. The governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, signed into law the supplementary budget for 2024. The supplementary budget of 96 billion naira, as approved by the State House of Assembly, was signed by the governor in the county chambers of his office. This brings the total budget for 2024 to a total of 492 billion 45 million 930,000. The budget is made up of public expenditure of 246 billion and capital expenditure of 245 billion naira. It also captures the payment of the new minimum wage of 73,000 naira recently approved for workers by the governor, as well as the salaries of newly recruited workers across various sectors. Governor Aiyedatiwa said the supplementary budget reflects the determination of his administration to cater for the welfare of workers and overall development of the state. The governor also signed into law the bill providing for the expansion of the board of the Ondo State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, Osrc. The new law will ensure inclusivity and better equitable representation of governor Aiyedatiwa.
On behalf of the honourable members of the State Assembly, I want to commend the leadership style of Mr. Governor and the various milestones he has achieved since associated in office. This giant strike has not only transformed the state in all phases, but have clearly demonstrated your vision, capacity, intellectual ability, zeal, passion, direction, and a clear understanding of enormous job ahead. And by the special grace of God, you shall emerge victorious in the forthcoming gubernatorial election in Jesus' name. Amen. Permit me to acknowledge the efforts.
Bills have now been signed and become law of the state. The supplementary bill for 2024 budget, which is our appropriation bill that has become law now, supplement to the existing appropriation that we have because of the times that we are in, and also because of other events that's taking place in the course of the year, one of which is the minimum wage that has to be taken care of in the appropriation bill. Other expenditures that were not envisaged at the beginning of the year, that the trend or the happenings in the country are so affected, and the supplementary or adjustment has been made in order to capture all of that. The other bill has to do with the Osrc, which is just administrative in terms of the composition and their proceedings. And can be further expanded in terms of composition, so that we can have what I call inclusivity that covers the entire mandate area. Don't forget that we have LCDAs for two mandate areas, the Nigerian local government and SME local government. We now have our LCDA for SME local government, and we have heretical LCDA, like the West LCDA and the East LCDA. All these areas have been captured so that there can be representation for all of these areas, the composition of the board for effective management and inclusivity.
Ondo State House of Assembly has reassured of its commitment to the programs and policies of the present administration. The Speaker, Olamide Oladiji, during plenary said no fewer than 8 bills have been passed into law. House of Assembly correspondent Tomoshilola Adesoya Ajayi reports that the Assembly declared 6 weeks recess for the lawmakers.
The plenary sitting was an opportunity to reflect and review the legislative milestones achieved since the beginning of this year. The Speaker, Olamide Oladiji, who reeled off several key bills that have been passed, each aimed at driving positive changes across the states, emphasized the Assembly's commitment to ensuring that each legislative action directly impacts the lives of the citizens.
There are still a lot of assignments to be done, despite the fact that we have passed various bills into law, which has assisted in achieving the good governance in our Sunshine State.
Some of the bills include the year 2024 Appropriation Law, a bill for a law to amend the provision of Ondo State High Court Law 2006, a bill for a law to amend the Ondo State House of Assembly Service Commission Law 2021, 2024 Appropriation Amended Law, and a bill for a law to establish the Oil Producing Areas Development Commission and to make provision for the composition of the commission and for ancillary matters, as well as a bill for a law to provide for the proposed year 2024 budget for the 18 local government areas of Ondo State.
Aside from all these big parts, some bills have also been forwarded to various committees for legislative scrutiny.
He also commended the collaborative spirit within the House, which he noted as the driving force of all the legislative accomplishments.
Kindly permit me to use this auspicious time to thank you for your cooperation and your support since I was saddled with the mantle of leadership of this honorable House. I want to unequivocally state that the numerous achievements recorded so far were possible because of the unalloyed support I enjoy from you.
Other lawmakers who spoke promised continued support and dedication to their legislative responsibilities for the growth and prosperity of the state. The Speaker therefore announced a 6-week recess, which he noted will give the lawmakers ample opportunity to participate in the coming governorship election, while charging them to remain committed to upholding good governance in the state.
After a successful and a blissful legislative session up till the last quarter of this year, as agreed in our parliamentary meeting, a 6-week recess is hereby declared to enable the honorable member to relocate to their various constituencies as leader and do the needful.
The House is expected to resume legislative business on 17 December 2024. Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi, Osrc News.
The campaign trail of the candidate of All Progressives Congress, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, has visited Odigbo local government area to engage residents and canvass votes. Governor Aiyedatiwa renewed his commitment to better the state while improving the living standard of the people. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole reports is presented from our studios.
The first port of call was the palace of the Orunja of Odigbo, where the team was received by Oba Rufus Akrim Ade in company of other royal fathers and chiefs. The monarchs, who lauded the APC candidate for his commitment to develop the state, pledged their support for his continued stay in office beyond 2025 and offered prayers for his victory at the polls. The royal fathers highlighted some challenges facing the area, noting that the emergence of Aiyedatiwa as governor was divine.
The other party decides who are you to say no, but I need the campaign here. They go why they need the primary working on the governor. We need we need the campaign one. Wait till I profession governor, but if you do as a governor, may be found for I do our before, during, after election is why she
Governor Aiyedatiwa expressed deep gratitude to the Orunja and other monarchs across the state for their sustained support for his administration. The governor assured that his administration would address the community's concerns, particularly issues relating to the forest reserves and communal clashes.
The Trade Union Congress, Ondo State Council, says numerous achievements of the present administration are evident in all sectors. Hence, its decision to endorse Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa to remain in office beyond 2025. Addressing Labour leaders during the Congress rally held in Akure, the Ondo State capital, the union chairman, Clement Fatwashe, stressed the unanimous decision reached by both past and present leaders of the body. The Governor Aiyedatiwa expressed his gratitude to the Labour movement for the support and endorsement, which stated his dedication to impactful governance. Governor's correspondent Wahab Ankole has details of the event.
Ahead of next week's governorship election in Ondo State, the candidate of All Progressives Congress (APC), Lucky Aiyedatiwa, has continued to receive support and endorsement. The latest to identify with the ruling party and its standard bearer are members of the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria in Ondo State. Enumerating Governor Aiyedatiwa's achievements, the state chairman of the union, Clement Fatwashe, noted the regular and prompt payment of salaries, disbursement of the 2024 leave bonus, and the payment of wage award, an initiative that places Ondo State among the leading states in the southwest alongside Lagos.
The following are some of Mr. Governor's numerous achievements among others. The improvement of teachers to the state primary and secondary schools across the 18 local governments. It's not near completion, it has been completed. Anytime from now, our children will laugh.
He highlighted the near completion recruitment drive for teachers in primary and secondary schools across the state's 18 local government areas, the appointment of permanent secretaries and tutors general, and the recruitment of about 1,000 health workers. Fatwashe also praised the governor's approval of a new minimum wage of 73,000 naira and the sponsorship of over 100 workers to the Southwest Labour Summit in Ibadan. Governor Aiyedatiwa expressed gratitude to the Congress for maintaining harmonious relationship with his administration and commended the union for recognizing the strides its government has made in the past few months.
Our relationship with that of has been a friendly one, a very warm one, and it has been one that we believe in discussions, negotiation for every issue. And that is why the state has been very, very peaceful. We're talking about regular payment of salary. What else should I do to good workers, to dedicated workers that are contributing their quota to the development of the state and delivering service, efficient service to the people? You have to pay them. The faith that are so believing is a worker deserves his wage. Recruitment is ongoing and we will continue because every area that will notice any gap, be it in medical sector, Ministry of Health, primary health care, mainstream, or in teaching in the educational sector, we will definitely address them. And it is a continuous exercise.
I know November 17th.
The governor pledged his administration's continued support for training and capacity building to ensure that public servants deliver efficient and effective services.
Let's now bring you the full report from the visit of the All Progressives Congress APC campaign to to Odigbo local government area of the state, where Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa renewed his commitment to improving the living standard of the people. There's more.
The first port of call was the palace of the Orunja of Odigbo, where the team was received by Osrc in company of other royal fathers and chiefs. The monarchs, who lauded the APC candidate for his commitment to develop the state, pledged their support for his continued stay in office beyond 2025 and offered prayers for his victory at the polls. The royal fathers highlighted some challenges facing the area, noting that the emergence of Aiyedatiwa as governor was divine.
The other party decides who are you to say no. No point. Ní ti campaign yẹn ní kò wáyé pé ní ti primary mo kí ni omi gómìnà wéé ní àwa wọ̀nyí wéé ní ti campaign wa wéé ti la àgbo fẹ́ ṣe gómìnà mo ti kí ẹ̀mí wa ṣe gómìnà mi ifá ń fọ àjọ àwa ni pé before, during, and after election is why she
Governor Aiyedatiwa expressed deep gratitude to the Orunja and other monarchs across the state for their sustained support for his administration. The governor assured that his administration would address the community's concerns, particularly issues relating to the forest reserves and communal clashes.
Bàbá wa ti àjọbù ti àárọ̀ bí òkú wọn ò sí bí ọlọ́mọ afọlá làáfíà àjíǹde ara máa jẹ́ tiwọn tó wọn fẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́ wàá bẹ́ẹ̀ ti pẹ́lú wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn àwọn ẹ̀rọ náà àìmáadé àdúgbò wọn náà mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín pé ẹ ti fohùn lẹ̀ bó dẹ̀ ṣe máa rí nìyẹn àṣẹ ọba òfin padà sọ́ba lẹ́nu orí ọba lólórí ìlú ó rẹ̀ la ṣe ń fún ọ̀wọ̀ fún ọba particularly tí a bá wo grassroots mobilization and maintenance of peace àwọn ọba ní o máa gbọ́dọ̀ ìdáyẹsà òkúta mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gba àgbà ẹgbẹ́ wa ní Òdìgbò bí Òdìgbò ò fẹ́ẹ̀lì rí.
Governor Aiyedatiwa also inaugurated a block of 4 classrooms and staff room at Isero Grammar School as part of the Isero Community Project supported by the Ondo Cares Initiative. Speaking on behalf of the non-indigenous communities in Ore, Olariwaju Segun highlighted the present challenges faced by the people. He described Ore as a heterogeneous society that requires significant infrastructural investments to boost economic activities and improve residents' standards of living.
To present to you the deplorable conditions of our township roads, as you are aware, the state of our roads have been a major concern for our residents in public transportation, safety, economic activities, and overall quality of life. Our immediate aim to address this serious concern by helping to prioritize the construction and maintenance of township and street roads in our community.
Governor Aiyedatiwa, who spoke through his running mate, Olaide Adelami, assured the people of his administration's commitment to addressing the issues raised with the promise that his administration would enhance the status of Ore as the economic hub of the state. The governor pledged to integrate their requests into the 2025 budget, noting that strategic planning would ensure the projects are implemented to benefit all residents.
That is Intra Road. Ẹ̀kú sọ nípa omi yẹn náà tó wà lápọ̀lẹ̀ gbogbo ẹni community engagement SSA gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti ṣe ó ti bọ́lẹ̀. So ìfọ̀n láti máa ṣe pé ìwé tó ti pọ̀ ẹ̀ la máa láàyè lórí la máa fi sínú bọ́jẹ̀tì Ondo State.
Speaking with newsmen, the deputy governor and former APC governorship aspirant Diran Iyotan stressed the need for peaceful conduct of the election while canvassing votes for the APC.
He's the one that promises and does whatever he promised. And I told them that let them consider it done, the road. And they were so happy. And they have promised to vote immensely for APC come November 16.
He has been sustaining the legacy of the late governor. He has continued his projects and he has brought in some innovations that are very impactful on the lives of the people of the state. So my expectation is for him to consolidate and continue, especially when he has started well, when he has taken up well. Let him continue to consolidate on the gains that we have recorded so that we'll be able to deliver the dividend of democracy to the people of Ondo State.
APC campaign trail also visited Mile 13 at Onishere Ward, Kajola, and Araro Miobo communities where residents were engaged and reassured of the determination of the present administration to make life more meaningful for them.
We'll just take a break on the news. We'll be back with more stories. Stay with us.
Healthcare is a fundamental right. The administration of Governor Aiyedatiwa is doing all it can at ensuring that this right is truly enjoyed by all, no matter the status. He has made significant investments in health infrastructure and programs, ensuring that citizens across all sectors have access to affordable, quality medical care.
Thanks for rejoining us on the news. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or Osrc TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel Osrc TV Ondo. Two more stories now. Ondo Central Women Campaign Council of the All Progressives Congress has unveiled a one-week outreach in support of the ambition of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa in the November governorship election, led by the co-chairman, Central Senator Women Campaign Committee of the Ondo State Gubernatorial Campaign of Lucky Aiyedatiwa, Mrs. Sheung Osamaye, said major markets would be visited in the Ondo Central to engage women on why they should retain Governor Aiyedatiwa in office beyond 2025. The leadership of the Central Senatorial District comprised of female appointees, women leaders and party stakeholders. Omar Lambuji reports.
Some weeks ago, the name of convener of Odatiwa Women Initiatives, Mrs. Sheung Osamaye, was announced as the co-chairman, Central Senatorial Women Campaign Committee of Lucky Aiyedatiwa. To this end, action has begun as Mrs. Osamaye unveiled a one-week outreach that would cut across the 6 local government areas in the districts. According to her, the campaign will start in Akure South, where market women will be engaged in their various locations and will be rounded off on Friday at Ogbese Market.
It's not just door to door. We'll be moving from shops to shops, stores to stores, streets to streets, markets to markets, across the 6 local governments of Ondo State. From Akure South tomorrow, we'll be going to Idore on Tuesday, from Idore to Ifedore, from Ifedore to Ondo East and West and Akure North. We have a long week as aligned programs.
According to Osamaye, the women will also engage in house-to-house campaign to intimate people on the capacity of Governor Aiyedatiwa to deliver if retained as governor.
We have programs that have been lined up to address our women. We know that our women will come to buy in this market, and some will also be there to sell. So we know these places are unique places to reach out to our women even at the grassroots, and that's why we are starting this program to encourage our women so that they can be aware of what Mr. Governor has in plan for them.
Some basic items like customized face caps, handheld megaphones, and other essential materials were donated by Mrs. Osamaye to facilitate the outreach. Omoriola Hunguji, OSRC News.
Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, has expressed satisfaction at the level of preparedness for the November 16 governorship election in Ondo State. Yakubu, an assessment tour of INEC offices across local government areas of the state, said it is geared towards providing first-hand evaluation of the level of preparedness of its offices and to also inspect non-sensitive materials. Omar Languji has details.
Among the locations visited include INEC offices in Akure South and Akure North local government areas of Ondo State. Mrs. D.K. Mustafa Bala received the commission chairman and his entourage in Akure North local government and conducted him round the facilities where some non-sensitive materials were inspected ahead of the exercise.
We are 100% prepared. It's only the sensitive materials that we're waiting for.
The assessment tour later took the chairman and his entourage to INEC office in Akure South local government area. Electoral officer of the council area, Mr. Ezekiel Oyediran, emphasized the readiness of the council area for the election, saying the just concluded CVR and PVC issuance exercise in the area was a success.
In Akure South, all our collection centers are also doubled as racks. Physical inspection have been carried out to know the condition of these collection centers and racks. I've held meetings with rack managers to ascertain their readiness to maintain and sustain the condition of our rack for a good living, neat environment, and the welfare of our men and materials on the eve of election.
Expressing satisfaction over the readiness of the commission, the INEC chairman, Mr. Yakubu, said there will be remarkable improvement in the conduct of Ondo governorship election next week.
From previous elections, there are two things Nigerians have been saying. One, INEC should improve on logistics so that polling units will open promptly. Number two, that result management should be very clear and we should improve on the processes. I have been given assurances since I arrived in Ondo State that you will see remarkable improvement on these two processes.
He added that the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS machine, had been charged and configured and ready to be deployed alongside to the local government areas.
On Thursday, the materials will move to the local government areas, beginning with the farthest local government and ending with the closest local government to our state office here in Akure. And once they move to the local government, the same procedure will follow at the local governments. And thereafter, we'll then move the materials on Friday to the super racks so that we open the polling units promptly on Saturday.
The INEC box assignment in Ondo State continues with the inspection of sensitive materials, with all parties, candidates, observers, the media in company of stakeholders and officials of the Commission. Omoriola Hunguji, OSRC News.
That's Sunshine Reports. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon.